welcome to the show, Mr. Sandeep. We are really excited to have you on board, and we really want to know more about your adventures, accomplishments, and what drove you here to this path driven by Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj Ji. So, would you like to get started with a quick introduction?
Yeah, definitely yes. And if you may allow, I'll just start off now.
Sure.
I almost working for the last 34 years for Indian Air Force.
Okay.
Retired as a group captain. I took just voluntary retirement for some personal reasons.
Okay.
And during the year 2019 November, one of my Fauji friend, he had given me a book that is Gyan Ganga, written by Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj.
Okay.
Rather, he gave me in July or June 2019. And he asked me to just go through it, and whatever doubt if I have, you can ask me.
Okay.
So it took a little while. It was in Hindi first of all, because it takes little time now. So I started the book, and maybe 3 pages, 4 pages, and then he was after me. Have you gone through it? I said, yeah, I'm doing it. And then I thought, let me finish at least 10 pages a day.
Okay.
So I started off with 10 pages a day, and gradually it was, if I remember correctly, they had 383 pages. It took me 3.5 months.
Okay. To complete that whole book.
And it has shaken my complete faith. Whatever the worship I have done in the last so many years, it is totally shattered. And then I was not able to stop myself. This person was retired also and staying in Rajasthan. I said, yeah, you please come, and I want to get into this.
And where were you at that point?
I was in Delhi, and he was in Rajasthan. So I was after him. Okay, please, yes, I'll come. And finally he came somewhere on 5th of November. I remember the date. And we matched up, and I went for the Namdan Kend. They asked me some preliminary questions. And from thereafter, I'm following Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj.
Okay, and what were you doing before following this path? Like, what were your spiritual beliefs?
As a traditional Hindu, there's puja part and all, you keep doing this agarbatti and all this thing. But I had some very mild problems before joining services. And I was told by somebody, one of my close aunt, that why don't you go to Hanuman temple? There's a very famous temple in Connaught Place at Delhi. So everybody, they say, whatever you ask for, you get it.
Okay.
Somehow that.
And you believe that?
Yeah, I know. I believe because something happened and which helped me in getting into the Air Force.
Okay.
So, and then I vowed, okay, every Tuesday I'll go there, and come what may, I'll go there, and I continue for 30 years.
30
all
long
Tuesdays,
years.
all along the country, as we've seen the north, south, Andamans, Srinagar, hailstorm, anything that I used to be there on Tuesdays. And incidentally, on 5th November 2019, when I Sant Rampal Ji,
it was a Tuesday?
It was a Tuesday. I went in the morning to the Hanuman temple and came back and.
Okay,
so
and did you continue going to the Hanuman temple?
Once I took the name, once Sri Rampal Ji gave me this opportunity, I totally stopped and just tried to follow whatever his teachings and all.
So what changed after you got into this path? I mean, how did your life change? Any special experiences or some benefits?
Yeah, I used to have if I correlate those 28 or 29 years of young age and all, and these 5 years or 4 years, I used to struggle a lot for achieving anything.
Okay.
But here, after initiation by Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj, everything just happens. It just happens for the good. It just happens like there was a outstanding loan sort of thing was there for almost some housing loan. I don't know how it got cleared. It just got cleared just like a jiffy, it just happened. So similarly, 1 or 2 examples did happen, and it makes you more stronger for this truth given by Sant.
So you are at peace.
I'm totally at peace. And all this, what I've seen as a person, I've found a difference. Like I've become more tolerant, and stress. So I feel like there's nothing there. There's nothing. So it is all man-made. What I feel. Otherwise,
but okay, one follow-up question that I have is stress, depression. A lot, quite famous words these days. A lot of people at our generation, young generation especially, people are falling into this trap, and people are going to therapists, people are doing a lot of stuff, but still they're not able to come out of it successfully. And then they start with medications, or they try to find escape like intoxication. So what was so special about this path that Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj Ji shared with you, that you know got out of this thing called stress, because it's difficult to get out of it?
See, as a person, I can correlate with my life only. What I find here, if what I found that the youngster, like I also have children. My daughter is 29 years and my son is around 26. What I found that if they don't get a small thing, it becomes the stress. It wasn't there. That is the general part of it. But the correct path of worship teaches you everything. See, if you're following everything correct, which is there enunciated in your books, that's revered books like Vedas, Puranas and all. And the best part of Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj is he culls out there's something known as Suksham Ved. I have never heard, we always know 4 Vedas are there. Suksham, and everything with a very, very simple language, it comes out and it sinks into your mind. So when you just following that path, I don't stress, nothing comes to you. That is what my thing. But children, maybe because of the parents' more busyness and all, they're not able to, that's my personal opinion, they're not able to see the children properly or to see what exactly they're doing. And though, of course, if your age, that mobile is a great revolution, but then it's a curse too. So that's my personal opinion. That's what they. Otherwise, to me, if the correct path of worship is done, there is nothing better than this.
Okay, so you talked about following the right path of worship, which is mentioned in Holy Vedas, Holy Puran, but that relates more to Hinduism, and even I believe in humanity. But when we look at the society, we have been divided into 4 major groups: Hindu, Muslim, Sikh and Christianity. So what about those other religions? What are there different right paths of worship in each religion, or is there like one common path?
No, so as you said, there are 4 religions. Hindu, of course, we know that. Now each religion, whether it's Muslim or Sikhism or Christian, everybody says God is one.
That's correct.
God is one. So who is that God? That somebody has to tell you that he's the God. Like, okay, we'll go like Muslims, of course, we have predominant in India also. I'll not go for the Muslim, but let's go for Christianity. Now, Christianity, it's written there in the Bible, the Holy Bible itself, that 6 days he made the Almighty, made the world, and 7 days he sat on
his throne.
On his
Correct.
throne. And that also leads to another question. They believe that there is a light, like all movies which you have seen on the Western world, be the light and all these things. But be light, that means he is formless. But he is not formed. He is informed like human, because the God make a human being like him, and he himself has a form. And he's the only one. He's the only one who made the world, and there were no religions earlier. But maybe I would say all those 5 vices, the greed, or the people started
divided ourselves.
They were all divided ourselves and following it. And unfortunately, that time maybe that the education maybe was not so great. People just believe, okay, Pandit ji hai, or he's the holy priest, or the Pope. You see what fan following Pope has. But I should not say that he's not on the correct path. But then, if the truth is available, the universal truth is available, why don't somebody see it? Read for yourself, check for yourself, and satisfy yourself, and then follow. That's the easier, and the best part is available. If it's not available, don't do it.
Okay, so you talked about Christianity and their beliefs in God, and you being with the armed forces and air forces for like more than 30 years, you must have traveled across the globe a lot. So what is the difference that you kind of saw between the Western culture and the culture here? And I mean, I just want to understand the reason behind your confidence towards this path, and that confidence not being there in any of the other paths.
Right. So whatever countries I've been to, what I found one common thing is everyone, when I say everyone, it is right, I won't say the child, but from the teens to the old age person, whether it's male or female, they're indulged in drinking. First of all, drinking, non-vegetarian.
Intoxication.
Merrymaking. I really don't know whether they have time to go to remember the God. But
Okay.
yes, as you see the English movies and all, everybody prays to the God. They must
People
be doing
believe
it.
that Jesus.
Yeah,
is
Jesus
God.
is the one. But to me, because having, and when you see end of the world, sorry, my fault. When you see end of the day, that some sort of peace is not there, and all the, like what you have a family system here in India or in the Hinduism, it's missing there because there are far too many strained relationships. All these things, intoxication, etc., strained relationship, different partners' life and all, which are very, very prevalent. They don't take it as a taboo. They take it as a part of the life or part of society. They believe in this as a high. So like, it's somewhat like showing
But
up.
what makes you believe that it is a taboo? I mean, they might still not believe it's wrong. It's their kind of way of living.
Yeah, but thereafter there are. I was fortunate to meet one of the few couples over there working in the good sector over there. They also build. They're very, very firm on the family beliefs and all. So I don't, either the media is not showing, but whatever my perception when I went there for the evening thing, whether it's for a stroll or for a dinner or anything, I found this is very, very there. And my question like pricks me every day, like, if the God has not given you any right to, kill a human being, how can you kill every day and have so many, whether it's animal, human, you cut and you have it? I mean, one should not have the thing to have it, first of all. That's what I'm very, very
And
pro
it
about.
could be because people are not, as you said, people are not that close to God, even to that concept of God.
And
You must have also seen a lot of people moving towards atheism. People have stopped believing in existence of God. So what's your experience about it?
atheism is like, I really can't comment on that, but what my understanding on atheism is, see, it's something like you're deflecting from a path. Now, if somebody pats me here, I come back on the truth. But if somebody don't stop me, like there's a very good saying, like children, for the parents, children are like those garden shrubs and all. You would have seen a garden of those. So if you don't trim that, it'll go wild. So at the right moments, I would say the parents or the relatives or the seniors or the elders should correct them with the correct knowledge.
And who do you think can give that correct knowledge?
That is again in my this thing. I only just read Sant Rampal because in each language also things are available. They should go through it and just follow it. And he's so ready to contest even with the other dharma gurus and all these things. Why don't you talk one-on-one? You talk to me one-on-one, I'll give you the proofs. Then one will believe. So coming back to that thing, like if I'm going away from the correct path, you keep going there, and then one day you start, God to hai nahi. God is not there. So that how
But
that
you
negativity
believe that God is there.
It is. Without him, we cannot survive. Right? There's all no. In any case, all the religion says, no, like there is one God. And if you would have also gone through all the scripture, all the translations, God has never said have non-vegetarian food. Kill those innocent animals or kill anyone. Let me see a person who, just put a pin also on his child's this thing. Like a baby which is born to you, you will never put a pin also because to ooze out the blood. And you're cutting those people. So
Painful.
It is. So that's my belief.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and now that you are following this path, any major, any specific benefits that have been remarkable to you, or something that that is in your heart forever, and what made you going on this path after you started following?
One, I can always say so, like for the society per se, like everything starts from a very, very small thing. Whether you see any world war or anything or any very, very small thing. And one is that communication where you keep it open. And second is one needs to really, really get into to find out the source, the correct thing. And what our Guruji is doing, like you would have seen also, the mass no dowry marriages he is doing, you know. Then total ban on intoxication, smoking, non-vegetarian. By nature, because you
Do
are a
you
natural
feel it's
human being.
difficult to follow that path when you have certain prohibitions applied?
I don't feel, but then the people may feel. The other people may feel, and especially the Western world where they grew with this thing. So
Correct.
and there are incidentally now they are vegans. They're not having
That's
milk
correct,
also.
yeah.
In fact, they are the people that should follow this thing. And that, in my this thing, it should go. In any case, it is spreading world over, and then, as you know, Malbek, Hinduism and all these are those chakra, those yugas, Satyug, Treta, Dwapar, and we are in the Kali Yuga. In any case, it's going to happen. If not this way, other that way.
So people are moving a little bit towards, let's say, they have started following veganism, and they might even stop intoxication someday. But then, who is going to, who do you think has the power to impart that knowledge to them?
That's only one. That is the God. That is the Almighty Sant Kabir Sahib. And I personally, we are blessed to have Sant Rampalji Maharaj, who has given all these teachings, which is again, for the cost of time, it is available. He is the person, if somebody follow it, the person not only achieve the salvation, the correct salvation, otherwise keep in moving the circle of life and death. And this for everyone. As far as world is concerned, it has to be that harmony, because it's a small little thing, the two nations fight. Why they fight? Because there are so much of intolerance is available. For small little thing, people fight. So you will see in this, even in the small streets of Delhi, and that on the world platform, people just want to have a bigger chunk of land. So if we do the correct thing, just be happy in whatever you have, I think world is a great place to live in.
And do you think Sant Rampalji Maharaj's teaching can help us attain that global peace? And another reason why I'm asking this question is I have heard a lot of people talking about some prophecies where it is,
oh, yes.
And they also relate to Sant Rampalji Maharaj being that world leader who could help attain the global peace and harmony. What are your thoughts on
Certainly, yes. Like the great, the Nostradamus and all this thing, and all the thing, I'm forgetting the other names.
Florence also is one name that I've heard.
Everything points out on Sant Rampalji Maharaj that he is the man. I would say he is the God's Kabir incarnation, if you really ask me, if I have been allowed to say so. And if the God himself is available on the earth, who else you need it? And it is unfortunate that as a commoner we don't recognize, and that's what happened with the Almighty Kabir Sahib 500 years ago.
When he was on earth.
When he was on earth for 120 years. So one needs to, look for himself as a consciously see it. And I think then not even the sky is not the limit. We can go up.
Okay. Any other benefits you would like to share, or any remarkable experiences that you experienced like after following this path?
I just said that I've been blessed to have Sant Rampalji Maharaj in our life. And to me, because of his grace, nothing is impossible. Everything happens the way it should be.
The way you want it.
The way it should be.
Okay.
And it generally aligns to my thought process.
Your thought process, which is great. I mean, this is what can give you that mental peace which is required to stay sane.
And then there's no stress.
There's no stress. Correct.
That's his grace.
That's his grace. Great. So one final question, maybe any specific messages or any thought that you would like to share with the society, or how can they start following this path?
The so many things are available. Like I started with the book. It depends on the person, on the social media, social platform, Facebook, and then I was attending an exhibition other day. Our Sant Rampalji Maharaj word is all over there, whether it's in New York or Germany or everywhere it is there.
Okay.
So people are getting connected. So, and they just have to connect. Thereafter, he's there to look after you. That's what I can say.
Okay, so we talked about Christianity, and United States is like the biggest state, and then the following of Christianity as a religion there is huge. Major population of the United States is Christian, and Christianity is across the globe, it is the most followed religious group. I mean, I think it's more than 30%. So what, and the teachings of that religion relate in the sense that they admire Jesus as the God, which I think is not your belief. What is the correct, what is the correct relation between Supreme God and Jesus? Are they both same? Are they different? I mean, how do we make the audience know about who is the Supreme God?
See, as I covered, each religion always profess that, and very emphatically they profess that there's only one God. So that is very universal truth. There is only one God, right? Now, if you would have read the Bible, and as explained by Sant Rampalji Maharaj, Jesus Christ was not even God, he was son of a God. It's something like, if you ask me, if I believe that President of USA has so much of power and I'm approaching Vice President, why should I go to Vice President? I should go to the President itself.
Relatable.
Why should I, go to an indirect route? I have a direct path. So that is why when you all mean all the religions say yes, there's only one God, and the God is the Almighty, and that is supreme. And again, for the cost of repetition, I'm saying He made the 6 days and He sat on His own throne in the topmost world. Seventh day, everything is same, barring few principles which over the years it has changed by those all so-called. Again, I will not take Pope's name, but yes, the people
some other
spiritual leaders. So acclaimed spiritual. I won't say all are spiritual. There are some other reasons too. So, and that is how the truth is lost.
Correct.
That is how the truth is lost. So if we go back, even they go back in their own books, initial books, and they'll find the truth then. So, and that is how over there we start to believe on each other, that person will let me also go, and you start going and you feel, that's the way it should be done. Every Sunday we should go and have a mass. I have nothing against it. But if somebody is giving the correct teachings, then you follow it. That's
you should follow it.
As I explained with my personal experience, like 30 odd years, I have been to Lord Hanuman temple all across the country, even abroad. Even abroad, I was searching for Lord. I went to one of the Tuesdays, and at 4:13, I got a temple which had Lord Hanuman, a little statue. So, unless we've been told right truth from our childhood, how will you follow? Like your child, anybody will do that. So today means I've been blessed that I got the know the truth on 5th November 2019, and I'm convinced. And I have a reason to get convinced because it is there in your own holy scriptures, including Bible.
Okay.
That's
so. One final question, maybe. What is the one message or any thoughts that you would like to share with our audience about how can they get into this path, and one message that you would like to convey to them through our channel?
Okay. With the grace of Almighty and grace of Sant Rampalji Maharaj, of course, everything about him, and he has translated everything in a very, very simple language, which is available worldwide on different media, different platforms. So is in the book, so is in the soft copy, and there are so many the people associated with Sant Rampalji Maharaj also contributing day and night on this. So anyone with the clear soul, or with who are actually who's looking for the path of salvation, rather than getting into. First of all, one should know that otherwise you get into all those 84, 88 yonis. Otherwise, which is there in the Hindu. Otherwise, it is in the Hinduism only. Christianity may not know even. But then, so once you see that, and if you want to get away from all this, the circle of life and death, path of salvation is only available through Sant Rampalji Maharaj. And everyone, that's my request and prayers to, with folded hands to everyone, just Google it, see it, satisfy yourself, and follow it. You'll have peace. There won't be any stress. There won't be a world. Be a great place to live in if everybody stays together.
Sure. Thank you so much, Mr. Sandeep. It was really great having you here and knowing about your spiritual journey. Thank you.
Thank you. Sat Sahib.
Just like the life of an Air Force officer changed after reading a book. Do you also want to change your life? Then be sure to read the book Gyan Ganga, written by Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj. Order it for free from the comfort of your home. Contact us 97333 01846.